racing through the tunnel cause I see the light. And I'm about to give it everything I got in spite of all of my fears and all of my tears. I'm about to switch it up and start to change the gears. Definitely go all out. Ain't no time for me to postpone and say not now. It's a downhill trip with no brakes, bruh. Know what I was doing, so I counted all the stakes, bruh. Dream catcher, I ain't plan on stopping, no hell nah. It's a crazy high from doing this like all the day, bruh. I'm so addicted to it that I can't give it up, bruh. It already got me hooked, no way of letting go now. Just so you know, bruh, I'ma chase it. Been running so long that I got shoes with no laces. Wishing of having a bunch of watches with a whole lot of different gold faces. Success coming soon and I can already taste it. Dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. It's a dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. It's a dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one.
Let me hear it again, show 'em how the town does it. When we come through, just win, baby, what we gon' do? Got the other team shaking cause we hitting hard. R.P. Jack Tatum and R.P. Al Davis. Never been a traitor, I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. All I make is highlights, that was Crabtree. Whole crowd do the wave, do the max beat. And my favorite 32, that was Jack T. I look better in a silver and a black tee. When you thought we fell off, Raiders right back. Only one eye and win, eye patch. At the Coliseum, about to make the fire crack. All I make is hard hits like Khalil Mack. Yeah, D-Card, we stars. Bo Jackson, jersey number 3-4. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider, 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 Raider. Oakland Raider, 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 Raider. I'm a Raider.
Intercepted in the end zone by Charles Woodson. Second career touchdown on a punt return. Can you believe it? Return by Tim Brown. The extra point is in.
This was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. The Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes. Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Post Game Mondays. I'm your host, RaiderBen. As always, I appreciate everybody for taking some time out of your Monday to come by my stream and say what's up. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. You feel me? Daily Raiders content, play-by-plays, live streams, all that good shit, man. Shit show. My stomach is really been fucked up all weekend. I didn't go to work this morning or last night, dude. I couldn't. My stomach was just fucking killing me. So I stayed home. I'm not pissed off at that game. You know, like I said, I do the Owls Ghost. I don't have the clown overlay, dude. I need it. I need it so bad. But the hair, I guess, will work for now. People get the point. But yeah, I didn't really get pissed off. You know, it is what it is. I'm not surprised. I told all of you guys what could happen in this game. You know, history tends to repeat itself. Andy Dalton has kicked the Raiders' ass for years. Nothing changed in this game. What up, Daniel Berry? What up, Aunt? What up, Raider Paul? 2 cents. Jerry, what's good with you? Carlos, nice to see you, bro. Ralph, always a pleasure. Hope you guys are all doing well. Dixon, we suck again. Nice to see you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Owls Ghost. You know, so let's just, before we get into sides of the ball, let's just talk about this game as a whole. What up, Modfather Jesse, Willie Wayne, saludos. Let's talk about the game as a whole. One of the most pathetic games I've ever seen from the Raiders. I will go out on a limb and say that this game is up there with, you know, probably one of the worst games that Josh McDaniels ever coached. That was terrible. There was no effort. Motherfuckers try to argue with me in my chat and try to tell me that where do you not see effort, dude? There was no effort that entire fucking game. Where did you see effort from anybody on that game? The effort was so fucking bad that Antonio Pierce said in the game motherfuckers were making business decisions. Antonio Pierce is already on the verge of losing this locker room already. Already. It's only been 3 games. And the same players that vouched for him, that wanted to keep him as the head coach of the Raiders, now he's starting to slander them. That's no good. That's not no good. You know, that's not no good. Let's see. I think I have the play right. One of the plays right here. That Antonio Pierce, that we all believe Antonio Pierce was referring to when he talked about guys showing, making business decisions. We'll go ahead and let you guys see the clip. I should have it saved right here in my bookmarks. Antonio Pierce, guys, to me, he's not the right guy for the job, bro. To me, here, I'm gonna show you guys this, and then we'll talk more about it because I don't want to lose my train of thought. But this is one of the business decisions that that people think that Antonio Pierce was referring to when
Dustin Ozzy Cortez Sultan now back to the stream.
I appreciate your super chat, Aunt. He said, "Fuck Dustin Ozzy Cortez Sultan now back to the stream." Always appreciate you, Aunt. So this is one of the plays you guys are gonna see right here where Jack Jones doesn't make any effort to try to make a tackle here on this play. Just watch. So you guys see Jack Jones. I think they circled him before, but he's right here on the bottom of your screen. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at, he's not even trying to tackle, dude. When we talk about this game, this will be up there with the Ryan Fitzpatrick game, the last game in Oakland versus the Jaguars, that 2019 Jets game, that 3-0 Vikings game, the index card game, the 2019 Titans game, the 2020 Colts game, that was the Jeff Saturday game, the 2019 Chiefs game, Jeff Saturday, Baker Mayfield, Tyson Badgett lost to the Falcons 43-6. Like, This is what happens when you try to let your players run your team. And what I mean by that is that I said this during the play-by-play yesterday, and that is Max Crosby and a couple of other players went out and said that if the Raiders do not hire Antonio Pierce back, that they are going to demand a trade. One of them being, what a lot of us consider the face of the Raiders franchise in Max Crosby, who threatened to leave our team if we did not bring this guy back. Antonio Pierce continues to make boneheaded mistake after boneheaded mistake after boneheaded mistake. He says he's going to go with the hot hand, but instead he keeps running Zamir White. Zamir White, there's nothing there. How much more do we need to see of Zamir White before we all realize that Zamir White is not it? Does he got to play all 17 games starting and run for 300 yards to realize that he's not a starting running back in the National Football League? Alexander Madison scores a touchdown, you put Zamir White back in the game? I don't get it. I don't get it. Antonio Pierce was brought here to be, this emotional leader and get guys to go out there and play with effort, and you don't want to know the ill intent, physicality, and violence that he talks about. I'm starting to think that he means by on our fanhood. Like, it's going to be ill intent, violence, and physicality towards our fanhood because how bad we're going to be. That game was bad yesterday, dude. That game was bad. And I was already in a really bad mood when that game came on. That game didn't do me no justice. This is what happens, like I said, when you let players walk all over you. Antonio Pierce is, what up, father and son football? Once again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you went to that game and had to witness that. This is what happens when you let your players walk all over you. And what I mean by that is that these guys are going to do whatever the fuck they want. You've pretty much told them, allowed them to do whatever the fuck they want. And now, what up, CPG? Yeah, we talked about how Andy Dalton could kick our ass, so I'm not surprised. So now, after all the players endorse you, now that they're walking all over you, which is kind of what I figured they would do because you're not a good coach. You're not really an NFL head coach at all, at least material-wise. Now you want to throw them under the bus. You didn't have them ready at the end of the day. Antonio Pierce talked all this shit leading up to the game that the Raiders were going to put on a show. We're coming back home. I need you guys to be there and be loud and black out the stadium and all this bullshit just to go out there and put that performance out. Mark Davis wants to... You guys wonder why fucking other fans sell or we sell our tickets to other fans? You want to know why Raider fans don't go to games? Because who wants to go pay to watch that? What up, Charles? Yep, running into his own guys. I don't blame motherfuckers for... I already told you, I'm not going to Vegas. I won't be going to Vegas for a long time. The team is not worth the prices that they charge in Vegas. And like I said, if it ain't tricking if you got it. If you got money, go. You got to have good money, though. You can't just have money and go, because I have money. But you got to be like, I'm ready to blah. You gotta be like Lil Wayne, this bitch raining money if you go to that game, dude. Or if you go to that stadium. And for them to put that kind of show, that's a hard sell, guys. Going to Raider games now is a hard sell after that game on Sunday. Those guys, what up, Alex, Anthony Estrada? What up, mid-90s? Yeah, I agree. Mid-90s, it can't overlook the Panthers. We got to expect the Panthers' best. Yeah, we weren't even, we literally went out there and played like, like we looked over them. At the end of the day, does Antonio Pierce need time? Yeah, you can't fire a head coach immediately. Can't fire head coaches, man. You got to get some kind of continuity going. I have just me personally, dude. I just don't think he's the right guy for the job. He's too much of a. He looks like he's starting to become too much of a pushover now that he got the job. Like he said that players were going to make business decisions, so he was going to make business decisions. And he had a press conference today, and they didn't do nothing. They didn't bench Gardner. They didn't say anything that they were going to do across the offensive. They didn't say nothing. Pretty much, we got to go back and we got to look at the tape and we got to evaluate. That's not working. Going back to the tape and evaluating, that's not working. It hasn't worked all season. I know it's only been 3 games, but it hasn't worked. Going back to the drawing board don't work. Lack of second half adjustments still didn't come out in the second half and do shit. Flat. The Panthers had 20 consecutive games without an opening drive touchdown until they played us yesterday. 20 games. Why? This is the kind of shit that happens to the Raiders every fucking week, dude, is that we'll play a team that they'll be like, oh yeah, well this team hasn't done this for 40 games. Oh, well they did it today. Oh, well this is a team that ain't did this for 20 games. Oh, well they did it today. Oh, this is what happens, bro. And this is why I like to be slept on. I don't like when we're favorites. I don't like when the national media picks us to win games. I don't know what it is with this organization. What up, Alpha Kasi? I don't know what it is with this organization, but every single time, like, the media starts to speak highly of us, we get too much in our heads and we go out there and shit the bed. What up, Ray Love? Happens every fucking time. It never fails. It never fails. Why am I wearing the fucking clown mask? Because it looked like a circus out there yesterday. I mean, was I the only person watching a circus yesterday, or did you guys watch a football game? Because I didn't watch a football game yesterday. I watched a sideshow. I watched it. I watched the bearded woman. I watched the man with 3 legs. I watched, the 750-ton man. That was a circus or a sideshow or whatever you want to call it. So I'm just making sure that I wear the fitting apparel. This is the fitting apparel for what I watched yesterday. And I'm just trying to dress accordingly for the event. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you guys watched a football game, shit, I feel bad. Feel good for you guys, bro. Cause I didn't see a football game at all. I didn't see nothing. I seen a bunch of bullshit. Why would I say the nations is clowns, Anthony Estrada? That's a stupid question. Anyways, so let's get into it. Let's start offensively, right? Let's start with some things that I saw from the offense. The fucking run game. What did I tell you guys in the offseason? We can sit here and say that the quarterback is a problem, but I think anybody with a brain, that's like when people telling me obvious shit about the Raiders. It's like, do you not know I'm a Raider fan? Like, do you think I can't see this? People are like, oh, well, we don't got a quarterback. We need a quarterback. I already knew we weren't going to get a quarterback. I already knew we weren't in position to draft one. There weren't really no good free agent quarterbacks. There's some that are looking good right now, like Sam Darnold's playing all right. There's a couple guys that look all right. Andy Dalton just lit us the fuck up, right? But at the time, Gardner Minshew was probably the best one that wasn't named fucking Kirk Cousins. And I knew we weren't going to get Kirk Cousins. Once we got Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell, I was like, oh, well, you know what? I already knew we're not going to have a quarterback. So we need to stop saying that we need a goddamn quarterback because we're not going to get one. You know what I'm saying? So that's out. So I wasn't even thinking about quarterback no more. I was telling everybody, if we can't run the motherfucking football, we ain't going nowhere. Said all offseason, all fucking offseason, and saying it all offseason, motherfuckers was still worried about other shit. If we can't run the ball, dude, we're not going anywhere. It's just not going to happen. I said coming into this season, we're going to have the 32nd ranked running room. Like, our running back room will be the 32nd ranked in the National Football League. And it's trashed. It's trash. Dude, we literally won a football game where we ran for 27 yards. How are you supposed to consistently win football games when you can't even run for 50 fucking yards? Running game's trash. Worst running back room in the NFL. Alexander Madison needs more handoffs. Zamir White gets way too many carries. Zamir White sucks. I've been telling everybody Zamir White sucks. Amir Abdullah's old. He's all right. I think he might have a little bit in the tank. But Zamir White don't got it. You know what I'm saying? We need to get fucking Dylan Labe some shots or something at this point. I can't, Afakasi. I can't. That's the worst running back room I've ever seen in my life. It's terrible for the Raiders. And we've always had at least somewhat decent of a running game. Dude, we got no running game at all, period. It's non-existent. So that's the reason why we're losing football games, to be honest. I can tell you guys that are telling me to take the clown wig off haven't been watching my channel very long, because this clown wig was actually a staple on my channel. I had the whole get up and everything. So no, I will not take my clown wig off. So if you keep asking me to do it, you're just wasting your breath. This is something that's a staple on my channel. Whenever I see a circus, when we go out and play like that, I wear the circus wig. So yeah, no offense to y'all, but this, I can tell, because this used to be on my channel all the time. Do I always wear the clown wig? No, but I will wear the clown wig when they go out there and play like clowns and it's a circus. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? There's motherfuckers that's asking me for the whole overlay. I usually have the paint and the nose and everything. I got fucking clown wig. I got clown music on, dog. There you go. You guys want to hear some fucking clown music? I don't know what you guys watch, but this is what I watch. This is what I watch. What did you guys watch? Motherfuckers doing fucking spinning bowling pins and shit. Like throwing fire out their mouths and shit, dog. What did y'all watch? That's what I saw. I didn't fucking see no goddamn football game. I don't know what y'all watch, because that's what motherfuckers was flipping motherfucking bowling pins, blowing fire. Fucking, I seen fucking lions jumping through hoops and shit. I don't know what the fuck. That's what I watched. We're a bunch of that's a fucking clown show. Dude, we just got beat by the Carolina Panthers. You don't think we all look like clowns right now? I'm telling you right now, you are foolish to think that we don't look like clowns. The Raider Nation don't look like clowns. Raiders don't look like clowns after we just got embarrassed by the Carolina Panthers. Dude, we look like clowns. And if you don't, that's cool. You don't like it, you don't gotta like it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some people might like this, some people might like that. But I'm telling you, when you go out and you play like that, you deserve to get shit on. You deserve motherfuckers calling you clowns. You deserve to have motherfuckers putting clown wig and shit on you. You know what I'm saying? I already know T. Melsner. What up, Night Owl? T. Melsner, you see motherfucking Josh Jacobs' jersey right here behind me, bruh. And it's not even like Josh Jacobs leaving wasn't the end of the world. What the end of the world was is Josh Jacobs leaving and replacing him with Zamir White and Alexander Madison. That was the end of the world. I knew when that happened, it was a fucking wrap. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, we ain't running the fucking ball at all to save our fucking life. Alexander Madison wouldn't start on 31 other NFL teams, and neither would Zamir White. Would not start on any other team because they're not starters. But guess who they're starters for? Us. Something's got to happen. I already know that zone scheme shit's trash, bro. They got to get rid of that zone scheme. That zone blocking scheme, garbage. Throw it out, crumble it up, throw it out, get rid of it. Yeah, Epps is out for the season. That sucks. Next man up, I'm excited to see what Palomar brings to the table. You guys know I like Palomar, so we'll see. So anyways, that's enough on the running game. Let's see what else I got right here. Minshew. If Minshew is going to play scared, I don't want him on the field. If he's worried about getting sacked, he can't trust his O-line, whatever have you, I don't want him on the field, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want him on the field. I know there's potential. Like Gardner Minshew, he's been to a Pro Bowl, right? Like he plays, for some reason, I feel like he can play a lot better, and he's not. I don't know. It might be Getsy's scheme. You know, there's a lot of variables that go into this. But at the end of the day, he's playing scared. He knows his offensive line is bad. He does not step into the pocket. Dude, like as soon as the ball snapped, he instantly just wants to run away. Like he doesn't even want to let the play develop. Like, when I watch him, it's like, snap, 1,000. Oh, I'm running the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Aiden come in one drive, and yeah, he got sacked. But you know what Aiden did? Aiden made that shit look like hot knife through butter, boy, when he came on there. They was trying to play prevent, bro. They didn't want to give up no points, dog. They was playing way back. Go back and watch the film. They weren't trying to stop. Bro, they was playing way back. They was letting motherfuckers, they was going to let Aiden go down there and try to prevent them motherfuckers from scoring. Aiden went right down the field, bro. And that's a great point, Night Owl. I think Minshew might be too little. He can't see over his offensive lineman, so he's trying to run away so he can see. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. That's a great point, Night Owl. I forgot to even bring that up, dude. He's little. They say he struggles seeing over the offensive line. All right, dude, well, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you can't see over the offensive line, obviously it's not going to work, dude. You might be good, but if you can't see who's open, which half of the times it looks like you can't see who's open because you just throw blind. That interception he threw fucking yesterday was pathetic, dude. He threw it right to him, dog. Right to his fucking ham. What up, Sammy? What up, Isaiah Porter? Just the point that Antonio Pierce, when he made Minshew the starting quarterback, was we want to get off to a fast start. Well, we're 1-2, and we just lost to fucking Carolina. Is this the fast start that you wanted? Because I think the fast start, I think the fast start's over now because we're off to a slow start. You said that was one of the big contributing factors in terms of why they made Gardner Minshew the starter, right? Hey, shout out to the 40, man. Make sure you guys do your boy a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's over with. Anybody with 2 eyeballs, in my opinion, can tell that Aiden O'Connell might not be better than Gardner. What up, Jared? But Aiden, at least one thing he has shown, dude, he's not afraid. He'll step up in the pocket, dude. He made a play that he threw yesterday, dude, where he had to roll out, dog. Change is needed. Change is needed. We've seen enough of Minshew, in my opinion. He's had, what, 4, 8, 10 out of 12 quarters of terrible football, dog. 10 out of 12, terrible football. We had like 2 quarters of Gardner Minshew in 3 games where this offense even looked anything in terms of what it could be. Just terrible, dog. Something's got to change. And if there's one thing I will tell you, bro, is Aiden O'Connell has a motherfucking chemistry with a lot of these guys, bro. Aiden O'Connell has a chemistry with Jacoby. Aiden O'Connell has a history with DA. Like, these guys, that he knows how they like to run routes and shit, bro. Like, that's what Minshew was lacking when he got here, dude. Was like, he don't really know these players like that. And Davante Adams didn't participate. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of threw off. You feel me? You got to get the kid in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, Minshew, I think it's enough, man. The whole thing was get off to a fast start. And if you think 1-2 is a fast start, then go ahead and keep him in there. 1-2, you're in the what, the first 5th of the games or whatever, you're losing already. So yeah, go ahead and get him out of there. Offensive line. Where the fuck was the offensive line at? They benched Dylan Parham and they put Jackson Powers Johnson at right guard and left Whitehair at left guard. I can't, shit gives me a headache. Okay, Dylan Parham might not be great, but you're going to sit here and try to tell me that fucking Whitehair is better than Parham? So you're going to take Parham completely off the field. Oh, my. And you're going to leave Whitehair in? Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Andre James sucks. Why didn't you bench him? Should have benched him and put Jackson Powers Johnson there. He sucks. He's fucking terrible. How many more times do we got to see Andre Johnson get pushed backwards, guys? Oh. Tired of seeing Jackson Powers Johnson. I mean, not Jack, but Andre James get pushed backwards, dude. It's making my fucking head hurt. Bad. Like I said, Whitehair still play. I thought Colton Miller didn't play terrible. But, dude, that offensive line is putrid. That shit is putrid, dude. I don't get it, dude. I agree, Dixon. Andre James would be benched anywhere else around the National Football League, dog. That shit just don't make no sense, dog. It really does not make no sense. Like I said, I just think this shit's all in shambles, bro. This entire offense is in shambles. We got the wrong coach. We got the wrong players at a lot of positions, dude. Like, we're in a pretty fuck spot, dude. We got a shit quarterback. You know, This shit is wild, bro. I don't get this shit at all. But yeah, so like I said, offensive line's got to get their shit together. I don't know. I have no trust in Zamir White. You know what I mean? I don't know why he's still on the field, regardless of who the offensive line is. He's trash. Benther, is Getsy a business decision? No, I don't think they're going to fire him. I don't think they're going to fire him mid-season. But yeah, man. Yes, this is a clown wig that I'm wearing, Jared White, and it is deservingly right that I wear this clown wig because I didn't see a football game yesterday. I didn't ask for nothing, Ern. Just because I was tired of Derek Carr didn't mean I was asking to go into quarterback purgatory, bro. Anybody that watches my show knew that I was not cool with getting rid of Derek Carr for Jimmy Garoppolo. But it is what it is. AOC and Shit Shoe, but I'll rather roll with AOC with the mistake Shit Shoe makes. It's unacceptable for a vet to play this way, the way this bum is playing. Yeah, you at least gotta fucking see what the young guys got, bro. Aiden still has a chance to develop, dog. Minshew is what he is, bro. He's not gonna get any better than he already is, bro. So, you just can't settle, bro, for mediocrity, bro. And when you have players out there that are just playing mediocre, dude, and you're just keeping them on the field, I mean, it's a terrible, terrible look for your franchise because then you have all these other players thinking they can just come in here and just play like shit and they're still going to get paid, bro. So, yeah, not a good look at all. My line from left to right would be Munford, JPJ, Parham, Cody, Whitehair, Glaze. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Parham at center neither. Samir doesn't have what it takes. Nope, he's terrible, dog. Terrible. Let's see. Yes, I did want change, but I didn't want shit show. All right, so let's see. All right, so we talked about the run game. We talked about Minshew. We talked about the O-line. 2 to 3 targets only for Brock Bowers. Like, Brock Bowers was one of the main reasons why we beat Baltimore last week. And then you completely just etch him out of your game plan. Like, I understand if they try to throw it to him and it didn't work out. But, like, they didn't even really try to throw him the ball. The only time I think the only reception I seen him catch was that ball late in, like in the fourth quarter or something where it was a big fucking play. Just not giving the ball to your best playmaker, in my opinion. I'll talk about Davante in a minute. What up, Alpocalypse? But the fact that you don't even give your best player, in my opinion, on your offense 3 targets, and you can't run the football. You can't run the football, so why aren't you throwing the ball to your best pest catcher? Your best pest. Like I said, dude, just thinking about how the Raiders go out there and play just literally makes my head hurt, dude. Like how can anybody with eyeballs think that it's wild to me, bro. It's clearly wild to me. You got to get your best playmakers of football. That's the way you win football games in the National Football League. You don't win football games by, fucking trying to fucking throw fucking spaghetti at the wall and seeing if it sticks. You go to what works, and what up, T. Melsner? It's wild, dog. So, yeah, I agree, father and son of football. See, he knows it. Like, see, he knows what time it is. He said, keep wearing the wig and put up a big top circus for green screen for the next game. See, like, what up, Davante? Not Davante, fucking Joely. I just read his comment, said his name, my bad. What up, Joely? But yeah, bro, we were a clown show, dog. So there was a lot of people that said I should take my clown wig off, but everybody teach their own. All right, so yeah, so Bowers unacceptable. They're not giving him the football. That's just straight despicable. That's asking to lose football games. Davante Adams. God, bro. I said this like last year, dude, when I started to see the diva qualities starting to spiral off of Davante Adams. I don't think Davante Adams wants to play here no more. I don't think Davante Adams has been wanting to play here ever since we got rid of Derek Carr. I'm not saying that he don't love the Raiders. What up, Demokes? I'm not saying he don't love the Raiders because he probably does. He probably did grow up a Raider fan. But what I'm telling you is that he don't want to play here anymore. He came here originally to play with Carr and to build on something that the Raiders did the year prior when we went to the playoffs. He was sold a wise tale. He was sold a fairy tale. He was sold unicorns and rainbows and presented with shit and sewer water. You know what I'm saying? So, he stuck it out with these shit quarterbacks for the last year and a half, and I don't mind him for not wanting to be here. My issue is that he talks all this big shit about not getting the football and shit and not being, you know, a key contributor into this offense and you know, saying that if he gets more targets, he would like, and then you go out there and what, you had 2 or 3 drops in this game? Like big drops too, like third down drops. Sitting on the bench with pretty much your head in your hands, hanging your head. Like, dude, just dip. The Raiders got to get rid of him, dog, because right now his trade value is diminishing. Because if he's not going out there and ball, now after the Ravens game he has a little bit of stock, but like he goes out again, doesn't do shit, has drops. I just think it's time for Davante Adams to move on. He's you know, he's to the point of his career where he's not getting any better. He's actually going to get worse from here on out. He's going to regress. You know, he's what, 32 or something. Wide receivers play till they're old, but you know, he's not, in my opinion, that's why he's not the top wide receiver anymore. He's definitely taken a step back. Father Time has caught up with him a little bit. Yeah, I think there's still some trade value there for Davante Adams. You know, as much as I'd hate to give him to the 49ers, but I know a team like the 49ers would want him. I'm sure the Jets would love to have him. There's a few teams out there, man, that are winning right now that probably think that, you know, they could use a true number 1 wide receiver. So however they shake it, I just think it's time to move on. I think it's visually clear. You know, like I said, I don't doubt Davante Adams' love and fandom for the Raiders. I definitely think, like I said, I think he loves the Raiders. Probably grew up a fan and shit like that. I believe all that, but like I said, I just don't think he wants to be here anymore. Like I said, he was sold something that he wasn't given. And yes, he makes a lot of money, but at the end of the day, he could probably make that same amount of money elsewhere too. So, yeah, I think it's just time to move on with Davante. So that's really all I got to go over with the offense. I got a few things. You know, I feel bad for Raider fans that went to that game, dude. Like, I really do. I said this earlier, but I'll say it again, dude. I want to reiterate this. I feel bad for you if you went to that game. I feel bad for you if you go to any Las Vegas Raiders game. Especially after that performance. After that performance, dude, they wonder why other teams sell out their stadium. Nobody wants to go watch that shit show. I'd have been pissed. That's one way to open up your season, dog. That's one way to open it up. Fucking go out there and throw a circus. Let's see what you guys talking about before I go over the defense. Davante Adams had are we really losing to these motherfuckers look on his face whenever, yeah, bro. I think we know what's wrong with the Raiders, Ben. It's our fan base. A lot don't know football. Most crying all about the wrong shit. Well, I mean, I don't want to say you don't know about football, but you wanted Gardner Minshew, and Gardner Minshew sucks. It's been like 10 drops, only 3 games. Yeah, dude, he's fucking pathetic. If AP loves the Raiders as much as he does, he'll let someone else take over. Yeah, I agree, dog. He ain't cut out for it, bro. If I had enough money for 100 future generations to live off of, I would shut the fuck up and pretend I'm Chris Carter. It's funny, bro. Watch we win Minshew next week. Everyone, I knew it. Not me. Not me. I wanted the Rams offensive coordinator. He was a good fit. Davante Adams deserves a better organization. See, and that's one thing I be saying too, Night Owl. Like, I don't be trying to make it look like all fucking shadows and shit, or fucking rain clouds and shit. But I just think he deserves to go play for a better team. He's at a point in his career, dude, where he don't have time to rebuild a team, dude. He needs to go win. He wants to go win somewhere else. So just let him go win, and get yourself some draft picks that'll help you build for the future, because that's what we're doing. And it's funny because a lot of people are like, "Oh, look, the Raiders are rebuilding," but I said the Raiders were rebuilding since before the season started. This shit's wild, bro. Well, we're gonna, like I've said, and I'll say again, dude, we're gonna forever rebuild until we find a quarterback. So, and we're shy at a lot of talent, dude. We don't got a lot of depth, bro. We're completely not looking good at a lot of positions, bro. Let's see. Trade Davante Adams for pick and use those picks to move up in the draft. Yep. That's what I think they should do, bro. That's what I think they should do, my guy. Let's see. That's a new Raider way to start this way. Miss the old school Raiders. And you know what's crazy is fucking Antonio Pierce was selling us this dream that, you know, we're going to be back to the old Raiders and shit. And, bro, like, to me, it hasn't been there. It hasn't been there. It's been there for maybe 2 quarters of 3 seasons. That's about it. The whole team sucked, but legendary players have known to provide that spark that turns games around. You know what's starting to worry me, guys? I'll save it for the defense. I'll save it. When I bring up Christian Wilkins, I'll remember what I was going to say. I'll probably say I don't, because if you're still going to games without having proof, then this product is worth your money. Then you ain't learned your lesson yet. Yeah, exactly. He said, I don't go to games because if you're still going to games without having proof that this product is worth your money. Yep, I agree, dog. Yeah, I did see that, J-Ro. He's not a team captain. That says a lot, right? When AOC was quarterback and the whole team lost, it was AOC's fault. But now that's Minshew's. Hey, that part, Ray Love. That part. Talk that shit to Raider Paul, bro. Marvin Lewis. I would take Marvin Lewis at this point, bro. We have star players and the coaches don't know what the fuck to do with them. We're trying to fit square pegs, guys. You know, them square pegs, them triangle ones. We're trying to fit those into round holes, dude, and it just don't work. That's what Getsy's doing. He's not opening up the playbook. He's not allowing these players to play to their strengths. You know what I mean? I feel like AB has too many advisors. He's got all these advisors, bro. He's got all these advisors, and what are they doing? Why are you paying Marvin Lewis and all these dudes, bro? Once again, what up, Raider Joe? Once again, are we going back to that team that's just going to start paying motherfuckers to just come over here and not do shit? Because they know people can just walk all over Antonio Pierce? To me, that's what it looks like, bro. Christian Wilkins is starting to look that way, bro. Let's see. When did that offensive coordinator Kingsbury back out of the job? This season? Or it was this season. It was this season, Raider Joe. The whole team played good our first game, and Minshew shit the bed. Yep, that part. We'd only get a second round. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's no first round value there anymore. Exactly, Ray Love. Our O-line's been falling, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and get into business decisions. I think we talked a little bit about this earlier. When you go out there and you throw your players under the bus because you didn't have them ready and you kind of let them go out there and half-ass practice and shit and fuck off, and now you want to blame them and try to say that there was business decisions being made. Mind you, those same players are the same players that vouched to keep you around and threatened to be traded if you didn't stay. You know what I'm saying? So, embarrassing. That was not a good look by Antonio Pierce. He's been clowned on all day by the national media. So, yeah, bad look for sure. And, you know, like I told you guys, bro, if we don't come out win, all that cigar smoking, all that shit, bro, is going to make us look like fucking clowns, bro. Now we look like fucking idiots, bro. Like, where's the Raiders at being clowns? And, you know, where's the Raiders at fucking being tough and all this shit, dude? Nope. Shit the bed, dog. Look like clowns. Tyree Wilson. Tyree Wilson gets the start. Did anybody see a Tyree Wilson appearance in this game at any point? At any point in the game, did you see Tyree Wilson's jersey? God, dude. God, bro. That dude sucks, dude. He's terrible. I don't know if there's anybody that's still pulling for Tyree Wilson to do anything, but dude, Tyree Wilson sucks, dog. Oh my God, he's so bad. I seen Charles Snowden do something before I've seen Tyree Wilson do something, and Charles Snowden was like an undrafted guy or some weird shit. That's what I mean, Dix Insider. I mean, I know he was playing, but shit, if he didn't do shit, was he really playing? You know what I'm saying? Or was he out there just giving people high fives and shit and butt slaps and shit? Good job, bro. Slap him on his butt as he walks away. No, yeah, good, bro. Good, go, bro. Yeah, good, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? Are you just... My fucking light fell. Fucking lights fell like 100 times. I got to get some new things. But yeah, man. What up, SoCal Sal? Like, what is he doing? Why are you on the field? It's like Antonio Pierce, this rah-rah guy, bro. That rah-rah shit ain't working no more, bro. That fire has went out. That fire has went out. All that hype and shit that they were living off last year, it has fizzled out. That fire has fizzled out. That's just embarrassing, dude. Like, if it wasn't Carolina, maybe I wouldn't be so tough. But, dude, you can't lose to Carolina, dog. Not like that. Like, I get it. Lose to Carolina, make it a tough game. Unacceptable, but I can live with that. Play against Carolina and fucking get smoked? Get smoked by Carolina? Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Unacceptable, bruh. Somebody should have got fired after that game, bro. Hey, shout out to the 50, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We're 2 likes away from 30. Let's see if we can get this joint up to 40 likes. But hell nah, bro. Hell nah. Somebody should have been fired, bro. Minshew should have been benched for sure, in my opinion. That should have been the number one thing that should happen. Bench Minshew. He should have been like, we're going with AOC going forward. We think he gives us the better chance to win. That should have been number one. Nope. Then he says we're going to make business decisions. And then he makes no business decisions. Nobody gets benched. Nobody gets fired. Like, fuck it. Oh, well. What up? All eyes on G. Saludos. Wild. Unacceptable. That's pathetic. That was pathetic. And to play like that at home in your home opener, Antonio Pierce didn't even have our guys ready to play in front of our own fans in our first game of the year at home. Like, you know, Raider fans are so excited. You just beat Baltimore and you come out and you lay an egg like that? You lay an egg like that? Oh, dude, that is not a good look, bro. That all goes on coaching, bro. How they go out there and they play today, that shit, or yesterday, that was all on the coach, bro. Did everybody else play bad? But Antonio Pierce did not have those guys ready to go. And he definitely didn't have the defense ready to go. And that was supposed to be his expertise. Our defense was shit. Our defense was shit from the first snap. There was no effort. It's like they've been away from Vegas for fucking 2 or 3 weeks on the road. Now, as soon as they get home, now they're partying on the strip all fucking night and they go to the fucking game hungover. That's what it looked like, to be honest. Maybe staying the fucking far away from Vegas is better for them. Dude, we were 6-3 at home last year or something like that. That shit's pathetic, bro. That's flat. That's unacceptable. Basura. The Raiders should refund all those dudes' money that went to that game yesterday. Everybody who went to that game, refund. Antonio Pierce, I'm sorry. Sorries ain't doing shit. Sorries ain't helping you here. Motherfuckers probably ain't never going to go to a Raider game for the rest of the fucking year because of that shit performance. I would not blame them one bit. Don't go. I wouldn't go. Epps gets injured. Epps gets a pretty bad knee injury. He's out for the season. I was in a bad mood yesterday, and I was like, oh, it's good shit, and I was like cheering it on and shit. But in all actuality, dude, like, I don't really mean that shit. I just be in the heat of the moment. It sucks for Marcus Epps. I don't really feel bad for NFL athletes, though, when they get hurt, because these guys are making generational money for playing a kid's game. You know, like I said this yesterday, and it's no offense. You can take it how you want to take it. But I feel worse for, you know, a typical blue-collar worker, somebody that goes to work every fucking day and, you know, has to provide for his family and barely makes ends meet, and he rolls his ankle, and now he can't go to fucking work for 3 weeks, and now his fucking family's going to be fucked off, and they're going to struggle. I care more about that than some fucking $1 million athlete that gets hurt, you know, making money that he could fucking not play tomorrow and not have to work, or his family not have to work for their whole life. So I don't feel bad for those guys. You know, it sucks, yeah. But at the end of the day, I also said this. Sometimes you have players that are in front of other guys, and the player that's in front of them is trash, and they will not bench him. In my opinion, Marcus Epps. Marcus Epps, the only way he was coming off the field was if he got hurt. Isaiah Palamau, he might not be better than him. I don't see how you can get worse than Marcus Epps. I have a lot of faith in Palamau from what I've seen him. I've seen him play well. I've seen him get turnovers and shit. That's something that Marcus Epps never really does. Marcus Epps takes it. At least with Isaiah Palamau, we're not paying him a bunch of money, and he's a young player and he can develop. You know what I'm saying? So Isaiah Palamau will probably be the guy going forward. I don't know, though. They might sign some fucking washed up ass vet and start him, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do that neither. That's just typical Raiders shit. But yeah, man, unfortunate for Epps. Palamau will be out there. I think Palamau's the better player, so I'm excited to see that. Secondary was cooked bacon all day yesterday. We couldn't cover anything, dude. That dude, Deontay Johnson, bro, he's a solid player, dude, but we made him look like a top 5 wide receiver yesterday, dude. He cooked everybody. He cooked Jack Jones. He cooked He cooked fucking Jacorian Bennett all game, dude. Jacorian Bennett got a welcome to the NFL moment in that game, dude, because they didn't bench Jacorian Bennett like they did before, and they just let him get his fucking cookies took, dude, the entire game. And Deontay Johnson was cooking, bro. So, you know, unable to get off the field on third down, guys, like, that was a fucking killer. Like, third down and 17, I think I seen them convert, bro. Or third and 15. Unacceptable, dog. No pressure. Max Crosby not there. Christian Wilkins not there. Christian Wilkins is just starting to look like he came over here to get bread. Like, he don't even give a fuck. He don't even give a fuck about winning or losing. He don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to go fucking ride off a coach that ain't going to fucking do shit. You know what I'm saying? He's going to let us walk off. That's unacceptable, dog. Wilkins ain't playing well, not for the money we paid him. I don't think he's got one sack. He got like a half of a sack, dog. That he had a cleanup sack, I think, with Snowden. You know what I'm saying? Not playing well. You know, and right now he's just kind of filling a hole for Max Crosby, just trying to keep, you know, try to keep some of the attention off of Max Crosby because you got to pay some attention to Christian Wilkins, but he ain't doing shit, dude. He's not doing nothing. He was a big part of the reason why our defense got cooked yesterday. If Max Crosby's hurt, get him off the field. I know Max Crosby ain't going to come off the field unless you motherfucking drag this boy or, you know, he dies or something. He's not going to want to come off the football field. But sometimes you have to save a player from himself. He said that same shit about Brock Bowers. If Max Crosby is out there and he's hurting our team, dude, you got to get him off the field. I didn't see Max Crosby really do fuck all yesterday, dude. And he might be hurt. He could be. But if he's hurt and that's how he's going to play hurt, I don't want him out there. He's a non-factor, bro. Non-factor, bro. Get him out of there. Let it, dude, we're fucked. Dude, we're fucked. Losing Malcolm Kuntz is starting to really show its effect now, dude. Like, I didn't think our defense was that bad, bro. And then we played this last game, and I'm like, oh, bro, like, look what happens when we don't have Malcolm Kuntz. Imagine we would have Malcolm Kuntz against Carolina. I'm not saying he would have been a world mover, you know what I'm saying? But I bet you he'd have probably had a sack or something. Tyree Wilson didn't do shit. He just occupied space. Held up, you know, one of the 11-man people on the roster on the defense. That's all he did. Had his number accounted for. That was it. He didn't do shit. Nothing. Fuck all. Didn't do shit. But at the end of the day, I don't get mad when Tyree Wilson don't do shit because I'm to the point now to where I kind of just expect Tyree Wilson to not do shit. He sucks. There's a reason why I was mad when we drafted him. Andy Dalton continues to own the Raiders, guys. 5-0. 5-0 versus the Raiders. I told y'all going into that game that, you know, Andy Dalton was going to be a huge issue for us. A lot of people were like, oh, yeah, well, you know, the fanboy in me, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say I sound like a hypocrite. I did say we're gonna smoke him and shit. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I did tell everybody, bro, and I said it out loud, that Andy Dalton can cook us, bro. And I would not be exposed. I would not be surprised if we go out there and beat the Ravens and go fall flat on our motherfucking game, on our face in that game against Carolina. I said that shit. I did say that shit. But we definitely shouldn't have lost them. We definitely should have blew them out. But when your team comes out there and they're not ready to play and they get punched in the mouth and they don't have no response, this is what happens. You get fucking whooped. They went out there, got punched in the mouth, and we didn't punch back. We let them punch us. We didn't punch back. Or we let them punch us and punch us first instead of punching them first, which is, I thought, was going to be our mentality and all that shit, but unfortunately it wasn't. So that's it, guys. Much love. I appreciate everybody taking some time to pull up. I'll take this clown wig off now. Just an absolute circus yesterday. I'm sorry for anybody who went to that game. You know, it's very unfortunate. I don't know what the future holds for the Raiders. I know right now with this offense, this scheme, it's broken. I don't think Minshew's the guy. The offensive line ain't playing well. The running game is trash. And we refuse to throw our playmakers the ball. And now our defense isn't looking like as good as we thought it was going to be. And if our defense ain't good, we're going to be real bad, dude. We may have a top 5 pick. We might get a franchise quarterback next year. If our defense plays like that for the rest of the year, dude, we just play like that against Andy Dalton and the Carolina who have like no weapons. Carolina don't really have no wide receivers, dude. No, Afakasi. I didn't go to work last night. My stomach was hurting hella bad, bro. So I just slept in. I did some shit around the house, and then I woke up and then did a show later. But no. But yeah, man. As always, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys caught this post live. Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section how you feel about the game. I'm embarrassed. Not really. I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed. That's an overstatement because this team never embarrasses me. I'm a little pissed off, but I always try to say, don't never get too down on losses. Don't never get too high on wins, especially when it comes to this Raiders team who has notoriously known to let us down. So, you know, it's pretty much just hope for the best and expect the worst. Live with that mindset as a Raider fan. You won't let this team get you too mad or too happy. As always, guys, the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Raider Nation.